What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and today we're going to chat about what the heck I'm going to read in the month of September. So just real quick, I will be going out of town on vacation for about 6 days in September, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to read as much as I normally do, but we are going to try. So in the month of September, I am playing a TBR game with my book club, and so I am not quite sure what I'm going to read, but then I saw everybody's videos from Bookoplathon, and I had very much FOMO from that. So how about this? How about I participate in the Bookoplathon for the month of September? I will do my roles, and then from the books I get from there, I will try to fit them as best as I can into the prompts that I get for my book club TBR game, if that makes any sense. Will these be read? I don't know. But it's a fun way to kind of come up with what I'm reading. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to roll the dice 10 times. Okay, number one, I have to say that I did not have a printer. My printer is broken, so I had to draw this out myself. I am no artist. I don't want any teasing going on here. It's pretty bad, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna do 10 rolls, and if I roll a double, I will add another spin, and we're gonna see just exactly how this is gonna go. I'm very scared, but I'm ready to get started. Okay, so it is time for roll number one. I am right here on the go space, and we're going to roll. Oh no. So right away, we have gotten a double, which adds 1 to our spin. So for a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a book with people on the cover. So roll number one, we got people on the cover. And for this, I decided to go ahead and complete the Ember in the Ashes quartet by reading A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir. This follows two people from different sides of the track. One where the government has kind of killed her family and done terrible things to her family, and the other who is an assassin for the government. And so they kind of get together and try to overthrow the government, and it is full of a lot of mysteries and love, of course, and I've really enjoyed this series thus far. Okay, roll number 2. That is going to be a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is published or set 1999 or sooner. So for roll number 2, we got published or set in 1999 or before. So this, I do own a book I want to read that's set before 1999, but it's a big chunk of a book and I just can't fit that on my TBR. So what I did was I picked a book that I've been wanting to read for quite some time but have kept putting off, and that is the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. So part of this story is set in the past, in like the 1970s, where a murder has taken place, and this lady was basically accused of this murder, and then she was subsequently acquitted. And then in present day, you know, a true crime blogger kind of gets to interview her, and she hasn't been interviewed by anybody ever, and she's kind of been a recluse, and there's more mysteries and all of that, and I don't want to know too much more going into this, but I think there's some paranormal stuff going on, and I can't wait to read it. Roll number 3. That is going to be a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A book with your favorite setting. For roll number 3, I got favorite setting. Now listen, I don't really have a favorite setting in books, but one setting I do like is kind of in space. And so I have chosen to continue on with the Murderbot's Diaries, and I'm going to read the first full-length novel, which I believe is Network Effect. And I'm not quite sure what goes on, what kind of shenanigans are going on here, but it follows our AI robot Murderbot, and there's always a mystery occurring in these books, and I can't wait to read it. Roll number 4. That's going to be a 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let me count that again. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be featuring a mystery. Number 4, a book featuring a mystery. So I decided to go with Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. I've heard great things about this one, or people either hate it or they love it. And so I decided I wanted to know for myself. So I don't know much more of, but this follows a girl who's in a coma and she thinks her husband possibly has something to do with something when she wakes up. I don't know, but I'm ready to get into some mystery vibes here as we transition into fall here shortly. Roll number 5. Another double. Look at me. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be community shelf. So on my community shelf cards, there are prompts. There are 4 prompts I don't really care to do that are terrible, and there are 4 prompts that I want to do. So here are my cards, and I'm just going to pick right off. Sorry, it's flipped around for y'all. I'm going to flip right off the top, and it is, trying to see if I can get it to focus, and it is something I want to do. It is a fantasy. Woo! For book number 5, I got a community shelf, and I picked fantasy, and so I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to be reading for this pick, as it is going to be a secret. So, but it will get read this month. Okay, so we're going to be roll number 6 here, and that's going to be a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's another community shelf card. So let me just get out for you again, and I am just going to pick right from the top, which is, that says, I'm trying to see if it will focus. It says continue a series. Another one that I wanted to do. For roll number 6, I got another community shelf, which was continue a series, which hello, I need to do. So I decided to plop Garden of Empire in here, which I did not get to last month, and hopefully we'll read this here. This is the second in a, I don't know whether it's going to be a trilogy or duology, but this is the second, and the first one starts with the Hand of the Sun King, which I really enjoyed last year. Coming of age story. There's government, there's deceit, there's backstabbing, there's rebellion, and of course it's perfect read for now. Okay, this is going to be roll number 7. That is going to be a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A chance card. Listen, guys. Oh my gosh. So chance cards have 4 books I want to read and 4 books I'm not so excited about. So I am just going to take one right off the top, and I'm going to get, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. Roll number 7. All right, I rolled a chance card and I got Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, and that is a huge sucker of a book. And do I want to read this month? No, but I will. This is the second in the Blood of Ash. It started with Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this is the second in that series. And I actually enjoyed book 1 more than I thought I would. So we'll have to see how I feel about this continuation. Okay, guys, so this is going to be roll number 8, and I got another 5, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be a poll pick. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one, but I will come back and let you guys know. Poll pick. So I did post a poll over on one of my Instagrams. Yes, I have multiple, and the winner was Upgrade by Blake Crouch. So I'm kind of lukewarm on Blake Crouch's other novel, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this, because I think people that loved Dark Matter and Recursion are kind of lukewarm on this. So we'll see how it goes. I don't want to know much going in. I know it has something to do with hacking a genome or something of the nature. So I am looking forward to seeing where I fall on this one. Okay, so we are on roll number 9. Let me shake these dice up a little bit. Another double. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is play someone else's TBR game. So for the next spin, I got play somebody else's TBR game, and you can also play your own TBR game. So what I'm going to do is, I know I don't have a TBR game, but for time purposes, sometimes on my channel I just spin my wheel and see what I'm going to read next, and that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to start screen recording, and we're gonna spin. Who knows what I'm gonna get? Pile of possibilities. Keeper of the Lost Cities, which is freaking a long series that I don't need to start, and it's freaking kind of big, but that's okay. It's a middle grade series. It's a fantasy series. It's well loved in this community, and that's fine because I can just, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay, we are on roll number 10, and that's gonna be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read a book set in autumn. Okay. The next roll was pick a book that reminds you of autumn, set in autumn, whatever. And this could be like a spooky mystery book. And so I did go ahead and I am going to read Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hillier. This will be my first Jennifer Hillier. And I'm not quite sure what this is about. Again, with my mystery thrillers, I don't want to know. But this is basically, I think she is found in the bathroom with her husband. Her husband's been murdered and obviously she has blood all over her. And of course she's going to get kind of accused of that crime because it appears she committed it, and there's some different things that come out about her and her past, and I'm looking forward to reading it. Okay, this is roll number 11. That's gonna be a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is written in third person. Roll number 11. We got a book in third person. So I am going to read the second book in this bind up by Michael J. Sullivan, which is going to be The Emerald Storm. So I am looking forward to continuing with the series. This will be book 4 in the series out of 6 in this particular series, and so I'm looking forward to continuing on. Roll number 12. I am shaking these up. And that is going to be a 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another community shelf. Look at that. So I will pull these cards right out and we will pull one off. And I got a another big book, greater than 500 pages. Fan-frickin-tastic. The next roll, of course, we got another community shelf card and we got big book. And I'm going to read Ghost Story by Jim Butcher for this. And of course, I'm going to continue my Dresden read. I love Harry Dresden and I'm really liking What Happened in Changes. So there you go. I'm going to continue on. This is roll number 13. This is our last and final roll, hopefully. And let's go ahead and roll it. What an interesting roll. And that is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have been tasked to read another book with people on the cover. And for our last roll, roll number 13, I got people on the cover again. And this book is also a secret, but I know what I'm going to read for this. And so there you go. That will wrap us up. Okay guys, so that is all for my Bookopoly rolls. Again, I'm going to play another game in my book club where I have to have random prompts as well. So I will fit in as many of these books as possible into that TBR, but I don't know how many I'm going to get to, but all of these books that I've talked about today are on my radar and I'm hoping to get to them very soon. And so that's going to be it. That's going to be it, guys, and I hope that your reading is going to go well in September. Let me know what you're planning to read in September. If you participated in Bookoplathon and you have a YouTube channel, link that video below so I can peep at it because I love watching these videos. Alright, see you guys next time.